Hey, it's LoopedQ back again with another episode, and today we're going to be talking about INDIEUN and MRBILLYBOB. And of course, there's been a lot of drama surrounding them recently. The reason it's been surrounding them was MRBILLYBOB has been doing some crazy stuff, and when I mean crazy, I mean crazy. And then people started making videos on him like Cadet Kitten, Lit Candles, me, and a ton of other people, and a whole bunch of other small YouTubers also. And people started connecting the dots and finding out that MRBILLYBOB could be Indian Gamer. More specifically, his alt. Of course, all this is allegedly, so we can't just start forming conclusions right away. But I do have a couple bits of evidence to persuade you to my viewpoint that he is, in fact, MRBILLYBOB. First, about this point, if he is MRBILLYBOB or not, is his situation with Lit Candles. And he was prepared to copy strike Lit Candles just because he has a video with the profile picture of Mr. Bob Billy inside it. He made up this entire excuse to why his profile picture is, sort of like Indian Gamers. Because he took it and stole his profile picture at 30,000 subscribers. Imagine not being able to get your own channel art at 30,000 subscribers. Especially when you have all these sponsorship deals and all these free Robux scams that get you a lot of money. And so he decided to take somebody else's free Robux scam channel, take their profile picture, mess it up a little bit, and let's compare and contrast these. So they're very similar. No joke, they're almost the same picture. And people found this out, and that's how they connect. And he thinks it's so important for Indian Gamer's brand or whatever, because people are starting to figure out and connect the dots that they are the same person. Therefore, all the backlash that Bob Billy was getting, because all the stuff that he's done, is now going to Indian Gamer, and people are starting to harass him. And this is so severe, apparently, even though I haven't really seen that much people, saying this, that he was prepared to copy strike Lit Candles' video and take it off of YouTube and risk Lit Candles' channel getting terminated when he only has 420 subscribers just because he used it inside of a thumbnail. He literally said nothing about them being the same person, and he's asking me and a whole bunch of other people just to take the video entirely down. And I'm not doing that, and Lit Candles obviously isn't doing it either. He has changed the thumbnail. I'm not changing my thumbnail. I spent hard time and hard work on that thumbnail, and I'm not about to change it just because they don't like what they did. Lit Candles replies to him saying, "Turn your inbox or you'll get a copy strike on your channel. Take the video down or we will talk about this in inbox or you can get a strike. I'm not going to call you a third worlder. Let's talk in inbox." And then Lit Candles says, you can't copy strike my channel. I don't think you understand how it works. I don't show any of your content on YouTube and on your tweets, which don't break TOS. You'd be abusing YouTube copy strike if you did this and enjoy termination. If you don't already know about channels false copy striking, you can actually get your channel entirely terminated for doing that to another creator if it's fair use. And obviously Lit Candles' video was fair use. He didn't even use anything besides tweets. And if he does try to copy strike him, he might not get terminated because that only happens to like huge creators. But like PewDiePie, say he gets striked and it's a false copyright strike, they might get their channel terminated. They probably will. But if they were to do it to Lit Candles, their channel probably would not get terminated because YouTube doesn't care about smaller creators. And then Mr. Bob Billy says they can take it down for harass. How is he harassing you in there? He isn't. He's using valid criticism, and that does not mean it's harassment. Just like Vixie said, just because it's a Roblox Exposed video does not mean it's harassment. And then Lit Candles replies jokingly, "All I'm doing is reading them harassing me." And then Mr. Bob Billy says, "Take the video down. Then it's not that hard. I use someone else's profile picture for my YouTube, and you have it in the video, and it's my fault for bringing him into this, and I wish I never did." Why does this guy care so much about INDIEUN? It's making it seem like INDIEUN is his name because of how much he cares about his image. I mean, if you were willing to say all this crazy stuff, would you actually care about another person taking the fall for what you did? Wouldn't you be happy about that if you're such a Robux scammer like him? And then Lit Candle says, "You're trying to harass me to take this down by threatening to copy strike my channel. Back off, my guy. I'm not going to take it down. And if you do, I'll re-upload it and I'll fight YouTube because it's fair use. Cry me a river." And of course, if you do this stuff online, people will find your real identity, so do not do that. And he replies saying, "So you're just gonna let him take the blame for my actions. Looks as a hypocrite here, aka you." And of course, Lit Candles never once blamed him in saying that he was Indian in any video. So I'm not sure about that. And he says your fans are blaming him. So really, you can't control what your fans do. Like if my fans were going to go and hate on you and say, "Hey, you're Indian, you're racist, you're a bully, you're a scammer" on your channel, I could do nothing about that. What do you want me to do? I can't stop them. But I do not condone that, so don't do that. But I know me telling you that probably won't make you want to do it any less, because if you really wanted to do it, you would. So that doesn't really mean anything. And also, INDIEUN, it looks like they were teaming trying to get rid of this video, which makes sense if they were him, because, you know, he doesn't really use Twitter that much, unless it's, you know, for contacting free Robux scams to have on his channel. Besides that, he doesn't really use it. And really, LoopedQ only showed it like on the thumbnail, nothing really. He says, "Hey, in your video we're using my avatar to represent Bob Billy. It's making me look bad. Please take it down ASAP." And of course, he does this entire message thread, but I really want to show you the reason why I think he is Bob Billy. So of course, I tweeted out as soon as this was going on, "Mr. Bob Billy, this guy threatened to send a false copyright strike on LoopedQ just because he's obsessed with INDIEUN's image, making it seem even more like he's INDIEUN lame-o." So yeah, why is he obsessed with INDIEUN's image? I have no idea. He just keeps on giving the reason that people who weren't there shouldn't get blamed for my mistakes. He's continuing making this mistake. So apparently, he doesn't care about saying racist and rude things, but he cares about somebody else's image. It makes no sense. INDIEUN replies to my tweet saying, "OMG bruh, if I don't defend myself, people think I'm Bobby. If I do, they think I'm Bobby. What in the world? What if I am Mr. Bob Billy?" See, there he just goes. I'm pretty sure this is sarcastically, but I'm not sure about this. Maybe there's some truth to this. He says, "What if I am Mr. Billy Bob?" I think he is Mr. Billy Bob, so that wasn't really smart of him to do that. And of course, even INDIEUN has a history of doing these bad things, you know, controversial. And he has been banned on YouTube from posting for about 3 months because of Toad Pie videos. Or probably type-off videos. But you don't know, this used to be an internet trend, and it's against YouTube TOS. And of course, people were tweeting at Kanokin that, you know, INDIEUN is Mr. Bob Billy. And he says, "Dude, this Mr. Billy Bob guy is literally INDIEUN Gamer. He makes the same videos, and he only hides his voice on Mr. Bob Billy because he's probably scared to get his other YouTube account banned. Their profile pictures are similar too." And then he says, "This is the 3rd time I've seen this in like the 2 days lame-o. It's not me. He stole my profile picture and videos and altered them to make a bit to look like his own." What's the chances that he's about to completely copy your video style and everything, and somehow have the same views as you, and somehow care about your image so much as if he were you? It really makes no sense. And that's exactly why I'm making this video. I think he is. You don't have to think he is. That's just my opinion. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, turn notifications, follow me on Twitter. Join my Discord down below. And goodbye.
Sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. You sit up, hey. to you.